Good morning, it's Audrey here of Saturn Farms. Beautiful Friday morning here in Connacht. Hope it's the same where you are. You might need to excuse a bit of background noise. I'm close to the primary school, so it's a lovely joyous sound to hear on a Friday morning. And the kids playing, our future farmers and all of that. So I did a video last week, and in the video I had said that I was going to an employment law debrief and that I would share the information. I went to it last night. It was really informative. So I'm going to do a number of videos over the next few weeks to cover the different topics. So I'm going to start this morning with the most relevant, I suppose, our current topic that I think are most useful to employers. So basically this is there's been a new piece of legislation introduced in Ireland. I'm going to refer to notes because I need to make sure I'm giving you right titles in case you want to look up these acts and stuff. But there has been a new piece of legislation introduced in Ireland, and it's called the Miscellaneous Provisions Act 2018. It's live since the 4th of March 2019. What this act does, it doesn't make any one particular change itself. What it does, it affects 5 other acts under employment law. What those 5 are: the first one is Terms of Employment Information Act 94, number 2 is an Organisation of Working Time Act 97, Workplace Relations Act 2015, Unfair Dismissals Act 97, and National Minimum Wage Act 2000. So the first one the first 3 are the ones that the Act focuses on most, and the last 2 it gives some attention to them but not as much as the first 3. So I'm going to take the first one because I do think it's most relevant to employers. So that is the changes are to the Terms of Employment Act 94. So the big change to this is a thing called Day 5 statement. So what it's saying is the employer must issue 5 key pieces of information within 5 days of the person starting. The 5 key pieces of information: number 1 is the name of both employer and employee. Number 2 is the address of the employer. Number 3 is the expected duration of the contract, or expected end date if it's a fixed term contract. So this might be relevant if you are taking on somebody just say for breeding or calving. Number 4 is the rate or method of calculation of the employee's pay. And number 5 is the number of hours the employer reasonably expects the employee to work on a normal working day or a normal working week. So there they are, the 5 pieces. You must issue them within 5 days of the employee starting. There are other key pieces of information you must share, but you must get them within 2 months of the employee starting. So that will be like your sick pay policy or your accommodation policy. So the consensus last night was just do it all together in the one document and have it sent out, rather than breaking it up and giving yourself 2 jobs. But it's absolutely key that you issue those 5 key pieces of information within 5 days of the employee starting. Because it is now, it's actually a criminal offence now if you don't have this done, and the prosecution is either €5,000 fine or it is up to 12 months jail time. Also, the changes that have come into effect is that an employee can actually go to the Workplace Relations Commission within 4 weeks, after 4 weeks of starting, and say, I haven't got these, and the compensation can be up to 4 weeks remuneration for that employee. So it's really important that you administer that piece of information. Look, the information is all readily available. Like, you know what you're going to pay them and how you're going to pay them. You know what hours you're going to expect them to work, so it's just a matter of getting it down on a piece of paper. So one of the key questions last night was, is it enough to have it sent out, or do I have to have it signed within the 5 days? And a solicitor confirmed it is enough to have it sent out. So it's not that it needs to be signed, but you need to be able to prove that you have it sent. So I'm going to share, in the next few weeks, I'm going to do a few more videos. There was good information actually on pensions, working time, culture change. So I'll do a few videos on that in the coming weeks. But if you have any questions on what I've just shared, my email address is audrey@saturnfarms.ie, and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, bye.